Всех приветствую, дорогие друзья, с вами я, Никита, и мы продолжаем прохождение игры под названием The Wolf Among Us. Так, что-то мне кажется звук сильно громко. А, нет, у меня в наушниках громко. Вот, собственно говоря, я сразу бы хотел извиниться перед вами за две вещи. Первое, это посторонние шумы, ибо человек-сосед совсем не человек. И в послеобеденное время, такую своеобразную сиесту, конечно, хотя у нас нет сиесты, сиеста в Испании, ну, не суть важно, кому интересно, то прочитает в интернете про это. Вот. Ну, вкратце, сиеста — это послеобеденный отдых, потому что в Испании там после обеда какая-то колоссальная жара поднимается, ну, температура слишком сильно, вот, и они отдыхают. Вот, ну, примерно так же я, допустим, после школы, когда в школе учусь, прихожу в первую смену, прихожу примерно где-то, может быть, в час, ну, иногда бывает даже в 2-300, ну, неважно, собственно говоря, что я втоплю-то. Вот, я прихожу, и у меня как раз в это время отец на обеде, и вот мы немножко любим отдохнуть, там, полежать, поваляться на диване, посмотреть телевизор. А вот такие вот человек-соседи, которые совсем не человеки, мешают нам, нормальным людям, отдыхать. Ну, пускай даже мы играем, точнее, отдыхаем, играя в Wolf Among Us, но все же. Вот. А вторая, ну, и еще был посторонний шум, когда, по-моему, в конце первой серии, первого эпизода, вот, у нас произошла такая небольшая проблемка, когда проезжали полицейские у меня за окном, и это было очень хорошо слышно, вот. Ну, надеюсь, что такого уже не будет. Я вроде плотно закрыл окно. Надеюсь, по крайней мере, что такого не будет. И надеюсь, что человек-сосед, который сверху, будет человеком все-таки, нежели человек-сосед, который за стенкой. Ладно, и вторая вещь, это то, что во время загрузок я там довольно много распинался, там довольно крутые такие монологи произносил, ну, как мне кажется, крутые. Вот, и я как бы хочу свалить все на бандикам, потому что бандикам во время загрузок мне показывало, что запись шла, вот, однако он просто взял, обрезал весь монолог, ну, монологи, которые я во время загрузок произносил. Ладно, собственно говоря, в жопу все это дерьмо, как говорится. Мы продолжаем проходить, и уже второй эпизод у нас будет, эпизод под названием «Иллюзия». Вот, ну, сказать, что я готов ничего не сказать. Поехали. Так. Начать, все, поехали.
Mr. Toad?
Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
Look, whatever it is, it's between you and Beast. I'm staying out of it.
It's not what you might be thinking.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Come with me.
No. Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow!
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow. I'm D. He's dumb.
But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy.
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Ollie, you're out of paper towels and, they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named. Fuck, man.
This fucking lapdog. He comes sniffing around this part of town with the rich fucks in the woodlands need a shake. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
Telltale Games представляет сотрудничестве Verge и DC Entertainment.
Mr. Wolf!
You're making this more difficult than it
Вестсадский
has to
полицейский
be.
участок после полудня.
If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling? I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest. Nice. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You know, I hate to say it, but I don't think you do.
Of course. You're right. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep? No? Didn't think so. Your nose is bleeding. Are you okay? You don't look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
Do you hear that? Please. Please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop, please.
Что-то не то происходит, честно сказать, ребята. Ну что ж, второй эпизод стартовал.
We have to go now.
What are you doing here?
You should be thanking me. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the woodlands. Well, hurry up.
Так, ну спасибо, что ли, тогда уже на этом, Крейн. Не такой он плохой, о чем я думал. Фотографию-то надо забрать, наверное, чтобы они не вспомнили, что произошло-то. Да, именно. Спасибо, Волк. Ты сделал все за меня. Ха-ха, большой страшный серый волк. Так, ну, я теперь не буду говорить во время загрузок, дабы не стирались мои монологи, либо еще что-то. Мы едем, знаете, в машине, похожей на эсперанто.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Certainly. We found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him.
There's two of them, Dee and Dunn. And they've been snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't mean they're necessarily involved in the murders. I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Я молчу сейчас, потому что не хочу как бы нарушить такую, как сказать. Не хочу нарушить. Такую идею, что ли, сказать, между этими двумя персонажами. Но хочется понаблюдать за их реакцией, там, за всем.
But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused. Did she give any indication to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was, I guess, fine, I suppose.
She could come off as callous sometimes, but she wasn't really. She said that she wanted to change things. Make it easier for Fables to get help when they need it.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby. For Miss White.
I got it.
Не хотим мы говорить, судя по всему, о Снежке. Наш главный герой, походу, только-только заимел girlfriend. Роскошные апартаменты Woodlands, подвал, полдень. И мы сейчас будем пытать тру-ля-ля, ха-ха.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence!
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
А вот мы тебя бить будем больно, очень больно.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
I'm glad you have a sense of humor. I hope that means you're willing to cooperate. Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I still have questions for you, Dee.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Back in the alley, you mentioned your employer. Who is it? Who are you working for?
Why? You looking to change your occupation?
All right, Dee. Let's get to know each other.
Come on, Big B. We both...
Для начала вмажем ему.
Fuck! So, this is how it's gonna be.
Just tell me who your employer is.
I can't tell you, and pushing me around isn't going to change that. My brother and I work hard, and we keep our mouths shut. That's the deal.
I forgot about your brother. Dumb, right? How appropriate.
Where was your brother last night?
Are you accusing him of something?
What do you think?
He didn't do it, if that's what you're getting at. He didn't kill her. You have no fucking right to keep me here. You have no evidence. Give me my stuff and let me go.
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Бабло, сигареты.
There's nothing wrong with...
You just carry this around?
It ain't illegal, is it? What the fuck? Bigby, you shit!
What are you doing?
Getting answers.
I told you to keep yourself under control.
Let me handle this. Where's your brother, D?
I don't know, okay? I haven't seen him since I left to go find Faith's... since we ran into you. But he didn't kill anybody, so you leave him alone.
You don't call the shots here, D.
You were looking for Faith.
For her fucking apartment! That's no secret, you saw me there.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
All right, D. What did you want from Faith?
I'm not telling you shit. You... I'm saving that.
Ща прижигать будем.
This is really...
Ладно,
What's
нет.
the point of this?
Here.
You cracked a fucking bottle on my face, and now you want to be best friends? No fucking way! You're out of your mind!
As long as you cooperate, I'll be nice. This is all up to you.
Unbelievable. Yeah, all right. Want to see a trick?
Блин, надо было прижить его.
This isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Let me handle this.
Тише, тише, синяя борода.
What did you want from Faith? Sweet girl like her.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them.
What did she steal?
I don't know. Just some dumb thing my boss was after.
Your boss?
Well, that brings me back to my first question. Who are you working for?
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
I'm declaring a tax on uncooperative troublemakers.
You taking out a loan? You might not like the interest on that.
You'll need to account for that. You can't just... There are procedures to be followed. We'll talk about it later.
Why don't you
Заткнись.
just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy, despite what Beauty says about you. At least, you're not a total bastard anyway. But I just can't give you that information.
Да ну.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough? Yeah, we're
Сидел
real.
петух на лавочке.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard! You were making progress before. What is this patty cake shit? Snow White is dead. One of us. And you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done!
What the fuck?
What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Stop this right now!
You enjoying yourself?
Stop!
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Что мы сейчас с ним перед собой. Ой, я не хотел материться. Случайно получилось.
No.
What's going on down
Telltale Games представляет. Автор сценария Дэйв Гроссман и Джо Пини. Руководитель Джейсон Латино. Волк среди нас. Директор Дэвид Боган. Окружение Ким Лоэнс. Аниматоры Джефф Сэр и Джет Ньют. Эпизод 2. Иллюзия. Пипец. Снежка жива. Как так?
What's going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that.
I thought you were dead, Snow.
And that makes it okay?
Прости.
I hope it was worth your time.
Where the hell have you been all night, Snow?
I was working on this case. After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer.
I'm glad you took care of things.
Thanks.
Пипец, я ж думал, она умерла. Что-то не очень хорошее происходит.
I'd like to talk to TJ about what he saw.
I thought you would. He's waiting upstairs.
Отлично. Умница, Снежка.
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Snow, it's not your fault.
But she looked just like me. That can't be a coincidence. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like me. I mean, that's what it is, right? So, what's our next move?
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
Because that's what my job is right now.
It's too dangerous out there.
Too dangerous? Bigby, I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
I'm sorry. I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too... you know.
I can handle the kid.
Okay.
Пойми, Снежка, мы просто волнуемся вместе с Бигби за тобой, поэтому я не очень хочу, чтобы ты искалась вместе с нами. Потому что так нам нужно спасать свою шкуру. Блин. Да, Снежка, нам нужно спасать свою шкуру, а ты еще хочешь, чтобы мы спасали еще и твою. Администрация Фейблтауна, здание Woodlands. Поехали.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Ладно, давайте поговорим сначала с Жабом и с Ти-Джеем.
Oh, that's enough. Mirror, vanish, cancel!
No. What the hell are you doing?
Don't even get started with me, Sheriff.
What's going on?
I saw what you did down there. Is that how you treat your prisoners? I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to give Tweedledee a good smack after what he put me through. But what you did to him was way over the bloody line. You scared the shit out of me, little boy. He saw everything.
Okay, Mr. Toad.
No. I want an explanation.
And what did you expect to see?
I thought maybe I'd catch you on the shitter. But I saw something worse, didn't I?
That's enough! Mr. Toad, I deeply regret the distress this has caused you and your son. But right now, we need to carry on with the investigation. I will be happy to speak with you about your concerns later, but you must understand how urgent this is. We need to talk to TJ.
This ain't over, Big B.
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf?
Да не бойся, я не кусаюсь. Снежка нами разочарована, я так вижу по ее глазам.
Watch yourself, Big B. You do anything to hurt me, boy.
It's okay.
Just start from the beginning.
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad, I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ.
Just tell me what you saw.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw... I saw the lady.
It's okay, son. Careful, Bigby.
I wasn't.
I know.
The lady fell in. But she didn't have her head on.
Тише, тише, парень, все спокойно.
I thought she was gonna pull me down too. Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Охренеть. Это уже очень интересно.
Is there more, TJ?
Is it true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Is there
Промолчим.
something else you want to tell us, TJ?
Please, don't be mad.
What is it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you.
You're not in trouble.
Like Ellie's not.
Not this time, Toad.
So you didn't stay underwater.
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, "Stop laughing." And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes,
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Did you hear anyone laughing?
No,
Were those the same words they used? Stop laughing? Try to remember exactly what they said.
they said, "Stop laughing at me."
Sheriff.
Do you know whose voice it was?
No!
Bigby, he's frightened.
Ладно.
Okay, TJ.
I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise. I want to go home.
Okay, you can go.
Не будем пацаненка. Не будем пацаненка
Thank you.
задерживать.
Okay, son.
You did a good job, kid.
Come on, then.
Не будем пацаненку психику ломать, он все-таки еще маленький.
That went about as well as I expected. You want to go look at the body now?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Только не говори, что ты опять бухать будешь. Улики? Он какие-то улики тащит. Ведьмин колодец. Здание Woodlands. Ай. Куча денег. Слишком как-то мы этот... Чёрт, а. Один в один просто Снежка. Честно.
Wow. I didn't realize...
You gonna be okay? You don't have to stay.
I want to stay. I'll be fine. It's just a little strange. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do. Check her mouth. There might be a ribbon in there, like before. Anything?
Nothing.
Can you close her mouth? Thanks.
Looks just like Faith's did.
But there was nothing in her mouth this time. Do you think it was done by the same person?
Hard to tell. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
No. He said he wanted to run more tests.
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose.
Do you
Что-нибудь
see
еще
that?
можно?
Could be a bruise.
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that. Why bother with the right perfume if the appearance isn't completely accurate?
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
Здесь больше нет ничего. Так. А, ноги. Порезаны на ногах.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I fear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg, unless...
Don't be ridiculous.
Maybe she was trying to compensate with that perfume.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else? I've never seen one this sloppy.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Так, давайте сначала след от веревки.
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
They tied cinder blocks to her ankles, so she would sink.
Oh.
Her fist is clenched.
So she fought back?
No marks on the knuckles.
Oh,
Maybe she was grabbing something?
maybe. What are you doing?
Only way to find out.
Надеюсь, мы не сломаем пальцы ей.
Jesus, Bigby. What is it? Flowers.
Yeah. You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Snow, I need to open her coat.
Bigby, just let me.
А, окей.
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out?
Her glamour's defective.
Oh, defective.
We're thinking it's black market. We should really be regulating this kind of thing.
Yes.
We should keep going.
What is that?
She had the perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions. I've seen things like this before.
Странные вещи какие-то у нее.
The witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked
Ты-то
at.
точно должен знать,
Just to
Крейн.
make sure it isn't dangerous.
You may be right. One way to find out.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
Might want to stand back if you're worried, Crane. I'm gonna try to open it. Something to do with these rings here.
Ай, так. Ага, понятно. Открыть ее, в принципе, насколько я понял, не так легко. Ой, не так сложно. Просто делаем единорога, да? Оленя. Все.
What does that mean?
Олень, ясно. Так.
Oh.
Открываем ее. Что? Перо и фотография. А, пучок волос. Честно, знаете, это мне напоминает Гарри Поттера приворотное зелье.
Someone must have taken this from my apartment. I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think... This was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore.
С сестрой она не общается, потому что она увидела, как ее муж, ну, принц.
It's my hair.
Yeah.
Вот, она увидела, как муж изменяет ей с сестрой, поэтому она с ней не общается.
She's a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Охренеть.
Holy shit.
Well, that helps explain the glamour. Kind of. Who is she? That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
Maybe Holly knows.
The owner of the Trip Trap? No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily. She was
Oh,
reported missing.
shit. Holy shit.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
Может, ты что-нибудь знаешь, Крейн?
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
Bigby is not in
Сидел
charge
петух
of
на лавочке, читал свои бумажки, развел ребенка, будешь ты.
That's not the same thing.
If Snow wants to come with me, I'm not gonna stop her.
But...
We should leave now. You ready?
Yeah.
Я буду защищать ее так сильно, как я смогу. Я не знаю, зачем я ей решил позволить. Так, возвращаемся в бар.
This whole thing is complete bullshit, and always has been. I mean, what's his job, really?
To keep shit from reaching the woods. Jack, I don't know where they are.
You're a bar. You're supposed to have darts around.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to after...
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment. This'll do.
Okay, I know. Just relax. I'm not here to start anything.
Okay.
Miss White, I heard you had kind of a strange morning.
It's been kind of a strange morning for everyone, I think.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Jack.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you? Because, you know, we were just talking about you.
I just need to talk to Holly. Privately.
Alright, just give us a second first. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right? Oh, everyone knows.
Tweedledee was just here.
He said it looked like Snow White.
He's still supposed to be in custody.
Sorry.
Tweedledee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all fucking night. He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative duties. Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as to...
Я не хочу. Спасибо, Холли.
You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around. But as soon as the big bad wolf walks in, your tails go between your legs. He fucking maimed you. Aren't you pissed? Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened? I'm tired is what happened.
Holly.
What?
Bigby, look. 2 fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister...
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister has been missing for what? A few days now? And we haven't heard word one about it from anyone.
Actually, have there been any updates?
I don't know how to say this to you, Holly. The woman we found in the river.
Who was it?
You know who it was.
Boy, I sure walked into that one.
If you say one more fucking thing, just one more thing. God fucking damn it! Of course, the dear princess, Snow fucking White, is all safe and sound. Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry we found your sister this way, and I wish this had ended up better.
Что-то сейчас точно определенно произойдет.
Holly,
Get the fuck out of my bar.
I just
It
want
should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
Ошибкой было сюда приводить.
We recovered this from her personal effects. I thought you might like to have it.
I didn't know she still had this. The copper was from a dwarf mine. It's very rare. And very old.
That was decent of you.
Gren,
Yeah?
take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
Что не понос, тот золотуха, как говорится.
I don't know that much about her life. Honestly, we didn't talk often. She was lost here, in the city. She just got swept away by it.
Do you have any idea why she'd be glamored as Snow White?
What? Oh, God. I'm sorry. That was probably about... She was hooking to pay down debt. It ate me up to see her that way.
Офигеть.
Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie. The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees. It's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
Holly, it's okay. If it's too much, we don't have to do this.
Georgie. What do you know about him?
We can just go talk to him. We've got a lead. Maybe we can take it from here.
Lily.
Thanks for everything, Holly. Is there anything we can do to...
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
It's not charity. It's looking up for our own.
Что-то за жопа происходит. Блин, и мне хочется очень сильно узнать, кто это.
She's at the business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a kind of... It's a formality with trolls.
Of course.
Okay, good.
Let's go down to the business office and start making the necessary preparations, all right? That club?
I'll go down there now. See what I can find out from the owner.
You were good with her. I'm impressed. Really, thanks. It just made everything easier.
Так, ну все-таки мы продолжаем подкатывать к Снежке. Я не знаю, чем закончится второй эпизод. Я играю, на самом деле, честно скажу вам, в первый раз вообще во всю игру. И мне очень интересно, что произойдет. Так, ну я думаю, сейчас катсцена закончится. Я думаю, можно уже на сегодня заканчивать. Клуб сладкий десерт. Бронкс. Вечер. О, стоит она уже, вон, одна красавица. Она нас видит и, судя по всему, сваливает.
Oh, Sheriff, what a nice surprise. I'm not sure I've seen you here before. You're always welcome, of course. Is it business or pleasure?
I've got some questions for Georgie.
Straight to business this time, then. You're in luck. He's here. Come on. I should warn you that Georgie does not like to be bothered when he's working. And
Ничего
he's in kind
страшного.
of a mood right now.
Is he, alone in there?
He's working with one of the dancers, but don't worry about that. Discretion is our guarantee.
Работаешь, говорит, с одной из танцовщиц?
Welcome to the Pudding and Pie, where we cater to the diverse tastes of the Fable community. Your pleasure is our pleasure.
Did you know Lily? She worked here?
My lips are sealed. You'd better ask Georgie.
Понятно, все. Теперь я понял. Вера работала в этом клубе, точно. Все, я понял теперь. Ох, господи, как это... Ладно.
What do you think you're doing? You look like you're trying to take a shit.
Nice guy. Seems like a real prince.
You do have a sense of humor. That's good. Good luck.
Ладно, ну что ж, давайте на сегодня закончим. Так. Бигби, закрой это все своей головой. Ну что ж, с вами был я, Никита. Всего хорошего. Удачи. Пока.